Well, hello, people of YouTube. Sorry I haven't posted any Academy or high school episodes lately. I've just been doing these predictions. It's for the sole purpose of I can do these pretty quickly, and because I've been playing X and Y all weekend. So, well, that and the Academy and high school episodes sometimes take me up to 2 hours to make, and these can take me half an hour. But anyways, so while playing it, I've come up with a couple new predictions, comments about the game, and a couple questions if anybody's come across this or noticed anything. So let's begin with the first prediction. The first prediction is I think Ash's Charizard is going to be Mega Evolved. Reason I think this is because why else would Ash suddenly get a superpower, one of his most powerful, in my opinion, his most powerful Pokemon, after the Unova League, which we know he's going to the Kalos region next. Um, the reason I think this is because Professor Sycamore gives you a Kanto starter. A lot of people are going to choose Charizard, and I know this because on the PSS and Kalos region, I don't see very many Bulbasaur or Squirtle. There's a couple, but most of them are Charizards. So, that's my reason for thinking that Ash's Charizard will be Mega Evolved. The next up is Fletchling. I think one of the first Pokemon Ash will catch is Fletchling, just because that is one of the first Pokemon you can catch in the Kalos region, and let's think about it. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, one of the earliest Pokemon you can catch is a Pidgey. Ash caught a Pidgey. And then let's go to Hoenn. You can catch a Tailo very early on, just like he did. Then Sinnoh. Oh, what was his? So you can get a Starly very early. Then Unova. Oh, I can't remember what it is. Whatever Unfezant's first form is. It'll hit me in a minute and I'll yell it out. But anyways, so you can catch Fletchling, and since Ash probably won't keep Charizard all the way through, Fletchling will be his flying Pokemon. Now, when I was playing the game, so I was really excited because you could get Torchic. So, naturally, I got Torchic. And because of that, I chose Froakie, because I didn't need Fennekin and Blaziken, two fire types, because that's not really helpful, and you need a water type for surfing. But anyways, so I get that. And then I catch a Fletchling thinking, oh, that final evolution may look pretty cool, maybe it'll be like a flying dark type. So I evolve it. It's a fire type. I did not need a fire type. So goodbye, Fletchling. You can be stored in my PC, because I don't want you. So that's Fletchling. And I also think Ash's Fletchling will evolve into its final form, which is Talonflame. That's about it for this one. This is one prediction that I hope will not be true. But as I was going through, I noticed that you can use a bunch of the other region's Pokemon. You can get a Pidgey, Lucario, Salamence, Charizard, etc., etc. There's a ton of them because there's only 70 new Pokemon. Anyways, this got me thinking. What if this is the final region Ash goes to? I hope it's not, just because Satoshi What's Face is making a ton of money off this, and it's still very popular. It's even making a comeback. So, yeah, I hope with all my heart this prediction is wrong. Dead wrong. But if it follows a pattern, it'll probably be at least 3 seasons, so that's 3 years before I have to figure out if this is right or not. Alright, so this Riolu prediction is also a prediction, kind of a giveaway for X and Y, and a tip that'll also, I think, help you out. First of all, I think Ash may receive a Riolu in this region. I think so because, one, you can catch a Riolu in the very beginning of the game. Two, everybody likes Riolu, so they may do it to make the fans happy. Um, okay. Now, in X and Y, you do not need to catch a Riolu at level 9 or whatever it is. I think I got mine at level 9. The reason for this is you may or may not receive a level 32 Lucario with Lucarionite right after you beat the 3rd gym. So, nudge nudge wink wink. You don't need to train one. For the moment, that concludes our predictions unless I think of one as I'm going on. But anyways, so I have a question. Is everybody seeming to gain levels super fast at the moment? Because all my Pokemon are in level 44, 43, and I have one 48, and I just got my 5th gym badge. And I haven't gone through and just trained my Pokemon on a bunch of wild Pokemon at all. It's just been going through the storyline for the most part. I do have XP share on, so, and that's gaining all my Pokemon levels. For example, my Blaziken, level 48. I haven't used him since he was like a level 30. He just keeps on gaining levels. I'm fine by that because I don't have to train all that many. In fact, Lucario is my newest Pokemon, got him at level 32. I've used him, he's 44 now. I've used him from 32 to 44. My other Pokemon when I got Lucario were 37. They're now 44 also. And since the 5th gym leader has like a level 37 high as a Pokemon, I'm just annihilating everybody. I went through the, what is it? Kalos power plant and all the trainers through the 5th gym with just Lucario. He didn't die. Or faint or whatever, you know what I mean. I also use Shelgon in Eevee. Alright, I want to talk about my Eevee and how I want it to be a Sylveon. Because it's new. If there wasn't a new type, I'd make it a Glaceon because I like Glaceon. Glaceon's cool. I used that in Black too, and it did amazing. But anyways, so I want it to be Sylveon. Have no idea how to do it. So I was going through the Pokemon Ant thing. I'm just like, oh, maybe I'll have to get its affection all super high. Well, so I did that. Nothing happened, and I wanted to know how to evolve, so I caved and looked on Google. So, it has to know a fairy move. Well, I'm just like, oh, alright, that sucks. So, I figured that out when I just got my Eevee to level 30. I caught it at 20, so it did not know the fairy move. It knows at level 19 if you catch it at level 19. I did not teach it Charm at level 29, which is also a fairy move because Charm is lousy. Well, why would I ever need Charm? So, now I am hoping Eevee will learn another fairy move and I can evolve it so I can stop having to evolve it after every time it gains a level, because it was able to gain a level, or it was starting to be able to evolve at 37, now 43, and so I'm hoping it'll learn a fairy move before I get to whatever town it is that starts with a D where the move relearner is, so I can get it by then. Yeah, so heads up, if you want a Sylveon, teach it Charm, or it has to know a fairy move, otherwise it'll evolve into an Umbreon, Espeon, or one of those two, yeah. Alright, I thought of another prediction just now. I think Ash will catch a Froakie. If it's the only starter he catches, I think it'll be this one. I can't explain why, it feels right. The way that it looks, I just think it'll be a Froakie. Don't shoot my head off or anything. If anyone else got Bulbasaur in X and Y, then they may or may not know what I'm talking about. It's just a question, if it seems like this to other people. So, Bulbasaur learned Vine Whip, and Vine Whip looks alright and with the animation and whatever. But if you use Tackle, it looks like the actual Vine Whip in the anime. If you got Bulbasaur, you know what I'm talking about, because with Tackle, Bulbasaur doesn't move, he hits him with a vine. So, but when it evolves to Ivysaur, Tackle reverts to what it normally is. So, yeah, that's wondering if that's just me or that's everybody too. Let me know. Well, that concludes this episode of predictions and comments. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you have any ideas, comments, predictions you want me to make, or anything. Thanks for watching.